Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
The following is a presentation of KBEK Sports, local sports.
And the serve just clears the top of the net. Played by the Bombers.
Media Group production.
Into the lane and just gets the roll.
Wow.
Local high school sports.
Oh, it's knocked out. Oh boy, 1-0.
Also available for free on the Nice 95.5 mobile app or on the Q Media Group YouTube stream.
35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He's gone!
Now to bring you the call, here's Andy Beckstrom.
Well, and thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Glad you could join us out here at the ballpark. Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars playing host to the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels tonight on a Sports Friday. YouTube only tonight, so just online, not on the radio tonight. So if you're looking for the game, that's where we're going to be. Just on the YouTube stream tonight. So glad you could join us for the matchup tonight. Couple of games already underway, and some of our other matchups. We'll check in with Ethan Game Day Gilman and Adam Hefty on some of those matchups. We'll get you set for this one as well. We're counting our way down towards kickoff. When we come back, we're going to have an interview with the Hinckley coaching staff when we talk a little bit with Todd Visser and Sam Favreau. That and more coming your way on the pregame for tonight's matchup on a Q Media Sports Friday.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden french fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Mom's Parkside Cafe in Pine City proudly serves breakfast skillets, scratch-made buttermilk pancakes, famous big cookies, and bread pudding with homemade caramel sauce. Enjoy home-style hot sandwiches made with real mashed potatoes and gravy. Voted Pine County's best breakfast, best lunch, and best soup and salad. This quaint cafe is owner-operated with a small-town feel. Stir in family and a sprinkle of hard work to complete the recipe for this award-winning cafe.
Order up! Mom's Parkside Cafe. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 2, and weekends, 7 till 2.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you will embrace forever.
So, yeah, preseason, some of the things we wanted to work.
He'll ask questions because then he'll go on air. Yeah.
Sorry for blowing
Oh, no, that's fine. So we'll, this will run during the pregame, so we'll be at your game this Friday or tomorrow, I suppose. So this will just run for the pregame, and then I'll just get this started here.
Yeah.
Yes, and thank you for joining. Yeah, thank you for joining us here, head coaches Todd Visser and Sam Favre. Thanks for joining us.
It's good to be here.
Of course. So coming into the preseason this summer, what did you want? What kind of goals did you guys want to accomplish as a team?
Pretty simple goals. We wanted to continue on our team chemistry, gelling as a team, and we wanted to try to sustain our current numbers or grow them slightly throughout the season. Those are our two main goals.
Yeah, that's great to hear. And then, can you believe it's already midway through the season? I mean, it seems like it was just yesterday that I'm guessing you guys started practice. Midway through the season, how do you feel your team has progressed in accomplishing those goals?
We've done okay. Once school started, we were actually to gain. I think we gained 8 more players, which helps our roster out. We were able to fill a JV squad the other day to be able to have a JV game against the Rush City Tigers, and we haven't done that in 2 years. So we're feeling pretty good about those 2 goals. It's more about helping our guys develop than it is about wins and losses for us at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you guys have Moose Lake coming in this Friday. What have you seen in game film, coming up for the Rebels?
We've seen what you usually would expect from the Rebels. They're a well-oiled machine. They do their things well. They trap their guards. They have good line play. They're solid tacklers. You know what to expect when you see Moose, and they're kind of fulfilling what you would expect to see Moose do on film.
Yeah, they're about 80% run again this year, and they come at you. You got to find a way to stop that run.
I mean, they're kind of the program that a lot of our area communities want to model their programs after, starting at the youth levels and then moving up towards the high school levels. So how important is it to get it started in the youth programs to, build a program?
It's very important. Youth starting from the bottom up is kind of what feeds your program each year. And we've been lucky enough that we've had a few community members step up to the plate, and we've actually started our own youth football program here in Hinckley and brought that back to life. And we have a lot of community support going into that. So we're excited to fulfill and keep that youth program going because it's really helped Moose Lake over the years.
Yeah, and then so if somebody wants to get some information on joining youth football, if somebody's, in the elementary age, is it too late to join now or, getting ready for fall?
At this point, they're almost to their mid-season with their youth.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a little late this season, but they could certainly contact our youth coaches, contact our community ed here at Hinckley-Finlayson, and we could get the necessary information to them so they would be ready for next year.
Gotcha. Yeah, sorry, I kind of threw that question at you. I hope that's okay.
Absolutely.
All right, and then as you finish out the last part or the last half of the season, what do you want to accomplish as a team moving forward that you've seen? Maybe some things that you want to improve on that you've seen throughout the first part of the season, and then things you want to continue that you've done pretty well.
I'll speak offensively for us. We need to have better starts in games. We've come out and we've looked really solid for 3 or 4 plays, and then we'll take a couple of steps backwards, which has hurt us early in games. So we're really working on trying to fix a few of those little mistakes that hurt us big in start of game. And then I'll let Sam talk about the defense.
Defensively speaking, we have been able to fly around so far this season. We're playing with really good pad level. The things I want to see us improve on is as the game goes on and guys tend to get more and more tired, I want to see their technique improve with their tackling and their shedding of blocking. I think that can help us stick in games later in the third and fourth quarter.
Gotcha. And then before we let you go off to your busy classroom schedule, is there anything you want to touch on that we didn't in this interview?
We actually dropped down a class this year. We are in Section 7A. We're still playing our Section 7-2A schedule. So we're hoping to kind of fight through this schedule and squeak out a win or two out of this, and really hope it propels us going forward into the playoffs.
Gotcha. And then will that schedule change to more of a single A type schedule next season?
Next season, it's going to remain the same. Our home and away games just flip. So we're hoping that our schedule can improve when we get back together after next season.
All right. Well, Coach Visser and Coach Favor, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adam.
Of course. Good luck.
When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are many options. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral and Cremation Services. church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, a ceremony in a park, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com, serving our community since 1912.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
At Burnett Dairy Cooperative, we're more than just your local dairy. We're also a trusted propane provider, serving homes, farms, and businesses across northwestern Wisconsin and east central Minnesota. Whether you need a tank installed or reliable delivery, we're here for you 365 days a year with flexible options that fit your needs. As a farmer-owned cooperative, we're committed to supporting our community because your home and farm deserve the best. Call 715-689-1032 to learn more. Burnett Dairy Propane, serving you with pride every day of the year.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ash Cove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Back here in Hinckley, Andy Beckstrom on hand for tonight's matchup. Hinckley-Finlayson and Moose Lake Willow River football. Glad you could join us for the matchup tonight. Should be a good one out here on the broadcast. Senior night here for the Jaguars, so they're introducing all of their seniors, players, managers, and anybody of the senior variety out to the crowd tonight instead of announcing the starting lineup. Then we're going to get our national anthem and then get this game underway. Coming into tonight's matchup, the Jaguars are 1-2. They opened up the year with a loss to Greenway, Nashwauk, Keewatin, followed up by a victory over the top of Chisholm, 18-8 here in Hinckley. And then last week, falling to Mesabi East, 44-6. The 7A matchup there with Chisholm was part of that 7A section that Coach Visser and Coach were talking about during Coach Favor. We're talking about during the pregame there with Adam Hefty. And something that they're definitely going to be kind of looking at going forward. Moose Lake Willow River, they come in 3-0 on the year. Wins over the top of International Falls, Barnum, and Aiken coming into tonight's matchup as they, year in and year out, again, continue to be very, very dominant in just about everything that they do as far as the football side of things. So should be a fun matchup tonight. See if the Jaguars can be able to match up against this Moose Lake Willow River team and see if they can't maybe come away with their second win of the year and get back to an even record at 2-2. We're going to come back and continue things here on the pregame, get the kickoff underway here from Moose Lake or from Hinckley-Finlayson on Nice 95.5.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. Coaches, when you need space that's air-conditioned or heating with enough room to get in some team training, book Here's the Pitch. Fixing swings, catchers using the state-of-the-art machines, breaking in bats, whatever the team needs to dominate next season. Let Here's the Pitch elevate their game. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Need a prescription or medication advice? Wellia Health's community pharmacies in Mora and Pine City are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Our friendly pharmacists are here to answer your questions and to help with prescription transfers. Call us at Pine City 320-322-5141 or Mora 320-679-3999 or visit welliahealth.org.
Hey, Mark, I spent about $3,500 on heating this last winter.
Whoa, sounds like you need to switch to a central boiler outdoor wood furnace like I did.
A wood furnace? That sounds like a lot of work.
No, not really. I have my wood delivered, and with a large firebox and a central boiler outdoor furnace, I usually just fill it once a day.
Whoa, that sounds great.
I heat my domestic water, garage, and I'm saving a ton of money every year.
Well, where do I get one?
Northland Boiler Sales is your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Q Media Online, glad you could join us for tonight's broadcast here between the Jaguars and the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels. 3-0 versus 1-2. Jaguars 1-2 on the year. The Moose Lake Willow River Rebels 3-0 coming into tonight's matchup. We got 12 minutes up on the clock. We've already done our toss. Both teams getting their last little bit of instructions on each side of things. Going to be able to get set for tonight's matchup here between these two squads. Jaguars on our near sideline right in front of us. I'm set up at about the midfield stripe up here in the press box. A little bit of blocking here to be able to go towards the north end zone, but we'll deal with that when we get to that a little bit later on. But nonetheless, we are set to go. Moose Lake Willow River is going to receive the opening kickoff. They got 3 guys deep back. Usually you just have 2, maybe even only 1, but they're only going with just 1 up man. And then a handful of different people back there, including Braden Strand. Sickler also back there. Jacob Lyons set to kick it away here for the Jaguars. And the ball is kicked down. It'll come all the way down and be taken on the flight there on the near side across the 30-35 and be knocked out of bounds just shy of the 40-yard line. That's going to be Braden Strand on the return there.
On the return for the Rebels, Ja'Cory Carr on the stop for the Jaguars.
And we'll see what the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels come out with it here on their first possession. They usually have that double wing, double tight end, kind of a bunch set, and then you never really know where that ball is going. It's going to come off this near side on the first handoff of the game. It'll be a gain of about 3 yards.
Braden Strand on the carry for the Rebels.
Strand will get that couple of yard gain, and they go right back to the line. A hurry-up offense, that same type of setup, and they go I formation on this one. Handoff's going to go to the deep man. Slowly coming through that one is going to be Parker Samarzia. Micah Thompson will be the quarterback under center here for the Rebels. Another gain of 3, and it'll be now a 3rd and 3. Rebels again come right to the line on the hurry-up offense. Not sure if they had 3 plays called beforehand. They go up the middle. Jaguars look like they may have stopped them. Look like they maybe stopped them short, but the spot by the official on this near side is going to be past that line. So it'll be a first down here for the Rebels, just shy of the midfield stripe. Stepping back and keeping it himself is going to be the quarterback, Thompson. Get a little bit of a gain on first down, mark it a gain of 4. It'll be a 2nd and 6. And now, after a blitzing start here for the Rebels, they are going to huddle up and slow things up just a little bit. Bunch formation, little man in motion action. Pitch is going to go to him on this near side. It's going to be Strand trying to push that pile forward. He's going to be close to another first down. I think he's going to be just short. Needed the 40. Looks like he got the 39. I don't know that they'll necessarily bring it out to measure, but it'll be awfully close. So mark it just a little bit short of the line to gain. So 3rd down and 1. And an opportunity now for the Jaguars once again on 3rd down to try to see if they can't stop this Rebel offense. See if the Rebels feel confident enough, maybe going for it on 4th down. They come to the line now with the 3rd and 1. Same bunch formation. Strand's going to be off to the left, I formation behind the quarterback Thompson. Handoff deep. Going to be stacked up at the line, but good second effort coming all the way through there by Samarzia. And he's able to push that line. Kind of slipped when he came out of the backfield initially. Did rain quite a bit through here earlier today, so maybe footing might be an issue out there. As he came through, he ended up kind of slipping again just a little bit. He was hit in the backfield by a couple of different Jaguars, but they weren't able to bring him down. They're going to run Strand out to the far side. Still going to run it up the middle, though, with Samardzija off the right side. It's going to push forward just a little bit further and come close to the 30-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4.
From the 32-yard line.
Just underway here. First quarter, 9 minutes remaining up on the first quarter clock. Glad you could join us out at Berquist Field in Hinckley as the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels come south, calling on the Jaguars. Man goes in motion out to this near side. Now Thompson's going to run a little option over to the near side. Keeping himself, gets into the secondary, and he's going to be tackled inside the 25, close to the 20. And another first down there for the Rebels as they continue to run that offense year in, year out, and it's kind of like Novocaine. It just always works. Slow and methodical, but very, very, very hard to stop. Teams over the years have tried, and so many of them have struggled with it. They run a little bit less of that try-back situation as they used to. Thompson could be back to pass his first pass of the game. That's going to be well overthrown. He had Strand heading out on that far side, trying to be able to get that out for him. Westrom kind of out in that area defending. But the ball thrown deep down that far sideline and well overthrown. Bring up now a 2nd down and 10 from the 22-yard line. 8:13 to go. First stoppage of the clock here in the first. Little double reverse on the inside trap, and it's going to be a walk-in touchdown from 22 yards out. Samardzija is going to walk that one in.
Touchdown Scamper. That makes the score Rebels 6, Jaguars 0.
So 8-2 of the first. They come away with 6. Looking to maybe be able to go. Nope, they're going to kick the extra point. Get the snap, the spot, the kick. Little low line drive kick, but it does have the distance. And it is going to be good, and that'll make it 7-0 in favor of the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels. They go down the field and score first. We'll come back with their kickoff when we return on Q Media Online.
Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics in North Branch invite you to check out their 2 full lots of quality used vehicles. They've got a car or truck for any size budget. Get your next vehicle from a local dealer with a great reputation. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics in North Branch are going to put you into a vehicle that you will love at a price you can afford. For more information, visit rushcityauto.com to view up-to-date inventory. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics. Quality used vehicles, rushcityauto.com.
Q Media Online. Glad you could join us back here at the ballpark, Berquist Field. Hinckley-Finlayson and Moose Lake Willow River football on a absolutely gorgeous Friday night here in Hinckley.
Zach Workman, Hudson Bork back to receive for the Jaguars.
Workman and Bork back to receive for Moose Lake Willow River. It'll be kicked by Lucas Chesbro.
Lucas Chesbro on the kick for the Rebels.
Chesbro kind of a line drive down the middle there, and the Jaguars are just going to have to fall on it. I don't know if that was intentional or kind of way that it worked, but it's kind of a little bit of a line drive, not really onside, but kind of a little line drive shot through the middle. Smart play there by the Jaguars, though. Just go ahead and smother it. So many times you see people try to just pick it up, and they look up, and there's somebody on top of them already, and sometimes creates some mistakes. So this one just being careful with the ball, and Jaguars will get it right back and a chance to be able to answer the Rebel touchdown drive. Rebels lead it 7-0 after their drive just finished out with a 22-yard touchdown run. Handoff's going to go over the near side. A little bit of running room to work with. Spinning and fighting for a few more yards is going to be Hayden Halloway. Nice hard run in there by Halloway. He's going to pick up 8 and be just shy of a first down. Jaguars come to the line. Quarterback under center, trips right, tight end left. Single setback right behind the quarterback is going to get that pitch. Workman's going to get that one. He's going to get the first down. Quarterback is going to be Kellen Van Ruden. Workman gets the pitch out to the far side. He's going to get stretched out to that far edge. Well, we get a holding call, and that's going to bring things back against the Jaguars. And so what was a first down play is going to move things back the other direction. Penalties tend to kill drives. We've seen that last week with Mora, a couple weeks ago with Malacca. Holding calls tend to stall things out just a little bit. And so instead of a first down, it's going to be a second down play once again. We'll call it 2nd and 13 as Workman comes under center. Or correction, Van Ruden under center. Van Ruden gets him set. Pair of wide receivers over to the near side. He's looking that direction. He's going to try to go deep over the middle. It's going to be caught close to a first down. What a throw and catch there by the Jaguars right into the midsection of Mason Clark. Beautiful play there. The Rebel defender had looked back, but had not looked back soon enough. Clark came back on the ball, hit him right square between the numbers. Tackled immediately, but he was ahead of the sticks, and so a nice pass of 15 to be able to get the first down for the Jaguars. 6:14 and counting here in the first quarter of action. Trips left here for Van Ruden. Single setback behind him, Halloway. Gets him set at the line. Hand's going to be to Holloway. It looked like a little confusion on which direction he was going to be going. Ended up going kind of more up the middle. Looked like he was going to try to hand it right, or correction, left. And Holloway went right instead. Maybe lost a half a yard. Second down and a little more than 10. Heard Coach Visser and Coach Favor talk during the pregame a little bit about wanting to be able to start early, start quickly. A drive like this is starting to shape up nicely. Van Ruden under center, Workman behind him. 3 wide receivers to the left. He's got a tight end right. Quick hitter over to the near side. Pass is complete. Trying to be able to do a little tight end screen and trying to be able to push that one forward. Jacob Lyons, Jr., senior wide receiver for this Jaguar squad, is able to come down with that. Pushes that pile ahead just a little bit. He'll gain about 3.5. It'll bring up now a 3rd and 7. Under 5 to play here in the first quarter of play from Hinckley. Jaguars come to the line. Van Ruden surveys the defense, gets everybody set. He's got 3 wide receivers off to his left and Holloway behind him. Snap, hand off to Holloway. He tries to bounce it over to the near side. Turns it upfield, puts a big hit on the DB that tried to step up on him. Holloway met in the hole there by Whitehouse. That was a helmet-to-helmet collision. Whitehouse had stepped up pretty well on that one, and Holloway hit him pretty hard, and he kind of went back the other direction, but he did force him to the sideline, and so only a gain of about a yard. Whitehouse is going to come off, and the Jaguars are going to be forcing now a 4th and 6 in their own territory. First down to get it close to midfield. And now the clock stopped. I don't know if they stopped it for Whitehouse coming off on the medical or what it was, but And he's going to be a timeout now for the Jaguars. Not exactly sure what the deal was on that one, but they waited until the play clock kind of ran down a little bit. 4:20 to go in the first. We'll come back here to Hinckley on Q Media Online.
Need reliable energy? Burnett Dairy Cooperative has you covered with top quality propane services. Whether you're heating your home, running your business, or firing up the grill, our propane is safe, efficient, and always dependable. Choose Burnett Dairy Cooperative Propane, your trusted partner for all things energy. Stay warm, stay powered, stay local.
Honeymoon, here we come. Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
Q Media Online, Andy Beckstrom on hand back here in Hinckley, Berquist Field, home of the Jaguars, as they face now a 4th and 6 with 4:20 to go here in the first. A little bit of confusion coming out of the timeout. They're going to go trips right and Holloway behind the quarterback. Von Ruden gets him set. And we see a little movement. Van Ruden stepped back, but Moose Lake Willow River did come across, and they are going to call it on Van Ruden. So what was a 4th and 6 is now going to be a 4th and 11, and I'm guessing that might change kind of the decision-making process there of Coach Visser. See what they decide to do. Keon Miller is in a deep safety position, not quite in a punt receive. Now he is going to back off in a punt receive. So Van Ruden, the quarterback, high snap. He's able to track that one down, though, and get that one away. Pretty good punt for what he was facing there. Ball bounces, and it's going to take a little bit of a Hinckley roll inside the 35 to about the 32-yard line. And that's where the Rebels are going to take over now with their second opportunity. Quick check in with Adam Hefty on the matchup with Chisago Lakes. Last update we had on that one. Chisago Lakes at halftime leading St. Anthony Village 7-0 in what would be a pretty large upset in that matchup. Rebels now come out with a pair of wide receivers to the near side and a shotgun set. They're going to hand the ball off going up the middle. And it's going to be a big gain here. One man to beat out in front. Across the 30 and finally brought down by the Jaguars. Samardzija got out in front of everybody. Blasted through that line. They just tried to spread it out a little bit and put defenders in a bad position, out of position, and able to get that blocking up the middle. Huge gain there for the Rebels, gives them the first down and puts them deep into Jaguar possession once again. Shotgun set once again. Wing right, wide receiver left, two backs in the backfield. Handoff is going to go this time to Thompson, the quarterback. I think that the snap went to Hunter Danelski. So almost a little Wildcat type of formation on that one. Under 3 minutes to play here. First quarter, 7-0 in favor of the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels. As they come to the line. Danelski is going to be the quarterback once again. He's going to hand the ball off coming over to the near side. Lots of running room, trying to be able to get to the edge is going to be Strand. Strand still running, and he's able to get into the end zone. A 21-yard touchdown run. We do have a flag out on the field. We'll see where this is going to be. If it's against the Jaguars, I would assume it's going to be declined. Nope, it's going to be against the Rebels on a hold. So a 21-yard touchdown run gets wiped off the board. Move the ball back now to the 25-yard line on the spot foul.
Looks like it'll be second down and about 6 from the 25-yard line.
So a second down and 6, a touchdown run taken off the board. Danelski will be under center. I formation behind him. Deep man. It's going to be Samardzija, and it looks like there's movement on the left side of the line there. I think that's going to be against the Rebel a bit early.
From the 30-yard line of the Jaguars.
So Thompson started as the quarterback, and then Danelski has now come in, a sophomore, to kind of take over and has allowed Thompson now to be able to become kind of a utility man. He's been a wing, he's been a back, and now he's going to be a wide receiver out to the far side. Handoff's going to go Samardzija. He's going to try to bounce it to the outside. A little bit of running room, cuts it upfield inside the 10. Touchdown! Yep, now we get the indication. Took a minute for the play to be called. It is a touchdown, but we do have another couple of flags out there. We've already seen one touchdown taken off the board. And this one's going to be holding on the Rebels. Going to come off the board once again. So another penalty kills that drive for the Jaguar, or kills it for the Rebels. Jaguar is the benefactor of a couple of penalties. So back to about the 31-yard line. So originally they scored from the 21, ran a couple plays, then scored from the 30. Now they're going to have to try to score from the 31 on a 2nd and 12. The Rebels kind of slow to come to the line, and not sure he was. Official looked like he wanted to stop the clock, and then he just let it go. Snap comes to Thompson in the deep eye. And Strand just banging off of bodies and finally goes down, but not before he gets inside the 20, down to about the 16-yard line. He gained up about 15 on a 2nd and 12.
But not until Strand gets a Rebel first down.
He's Rebel running back, so hard to be able to take down, especially Strand, big physical guy. Thompson very elusive. Samardzija very quick and very elusive as well. 100 seconds remain in the first quarter of play. 7-0 in favor of the Rebels as they're knocking on the door once again. Ball at the 16-yard line. Snap, hand off to the deep man Strand. Slips one tackle, and then he's going to be wrapped up and brought down at about the 9-yard line. Not quite the 8. Be close to another first down, but just short of that.
Looks like it'll be second down and about 2 yards.
Second and about a yard and a half. Minute 10 remaining here, first quarter from Berquist Field in Hinckley. To the line come the Rebels. Thompson in the backfield. He'll run the quarterback. Strand will be out right. There's one of two wide receivers on the near side. Wing on this near side as well. Sam comes back. Thompson rushes on. He rolls to the outside, throws to the end zone. Ball was low. Is it a catch, though? Touchdown. The pass was caught by Trevor Goodman. It was a heck of a throw there by Thompson to be able to rifle that one into the end zone. And Goodman able to come down with it. That makes it now 13-0 in favor of the Rebels. So Thompson to Goodman. Snap is too high. It's going to go over the top of the holder, and they're just going to smother that one, and PAT no good. And that'll remain the score now, 13-0 in favor of the Rebels. We'll come back with the Rebel kickoff when we return here to Hinckley on Q Media Online.
Hey there, Brad from Lee's Pro Shop here. Are you ready to show off that school pride? Lee's Pro Shop is your official letter jacket supplier, and we're here to help you celebrate every touchdown, goal, and win. We got everything you need to create a perfect letter jacket that tells your story. And for a limited time, when you come in and mention this radio ad, you get $10 off your letter jacket. That's right, $10 off. So come in, let's start to tell your story. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
So nice pass there by Thompson to Goodman into the end zone. Thompson felt the rush and is able to get to the outside, and he was quick enough to get there and then threw a hard laser pass. A catch there by Goodman going down on that one to be able to cradle it underneath. And he's able to come away with the catch. Extra point snap went over the top of the holder's head, and so no good on that. Set to kick once again, the Rebels. Pooch this one down. It's going to bounce about the 25, come down to about the 15, be taken on the run there. Brought back over to this near side. We get a flag that pops out towards the end of it. Workman brought it back across the 25 to about the 26, and then he kind of got tripped up, maybe kind of an ankle issue here now as the training staff is going to come out and attend to him. We do have a marker down on the play, so we'll also attend to that. Workman right up against the sideline, so they'll work on him kind of right along the sideline. Checking with Coach Visser or Coach Favor to be able to decide kind of what they want to do with the penalty. As Workman along the sideline over here being checked on. Well, 34 seconds remain here on the first quarter clock as these have kind of come to a standstill, a little lower body injury, whatever it may be. Did try to stand up and walk off and then kind of went right back down. So while they attend to him, we'll step away here in Hinckley. We'll be back on Q Media Online.
CF Moto gives you everything you're looking for in off-road side-by-sides and utility by-sides. Not only does CF Moto offer comfort, but refined performance, and is found at Caswell Cycle and Mora. For those craving big adventures for off-road, CF Moto can help you get out on that next adventure with CF Moto Power Sports. Experience more together. The best place to purchase CF Moto off-road side-by-sides is Caswell Cycle. The fun starts here. Caswell Cycle, Mora. Motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides can be dangerous to operate. Review all product manuals, labels, and safety information before operating. Always wear your safety gear and never operate a CF Moto vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Visit CFMotoUSA.com for complete training and safety guidelines.
Back here in Hinckley, Andy Beckstrom on hand for the call of tonight's matchup between the Jaguars and the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels, and Workman being assisted off. He'll head down to the Wellia tent on the table off to our left, and not really putting any pressure on that leg at all. He'll be attended to down there by the training staff, and have to wait and see what happens with that. I would list him personally doubtful, as did not look, he's not putting any weight on that at all, and maybe the end of the night for senior Zach Workman. Kind of critical to a lot of what the Jaguars do, so that's a tough loss, but next guy's going to have to step into that position and be able to play some good football. Von Ruden looks to the backfield, nobody home, he turns it upfield, and whether that was a busted play or not, he turns it upfield and tries to keep it himself. Makes something out of nothing. He's able to get upfield just a little bit for a few yards.
Gavin Gamp and Braden Strand on the stop for the Rebels. Gave about a half a yard for about.
Be a short gain now with about 13 seconds left to go in the first quarter clock. Presumably they're just going to let this go ahead and wear off, and we'll go to the second quarter. Down to 5 seconds left to go. 13-0 is the score in favor of the Rebels after 1 quarter of play. We'll be back with the Jaguar Drive here in Hinckley when we return on Q Media Online.
Your journey to a smile you'll love forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. With locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you'll embrace forever.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service, a celebration of life in a chapel, maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these things can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decisions now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Isle, and Sandstone. Or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer. That signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Back here out at the ballpark, Andy Beckstrom on hand for Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguar football. They have the ball, but trail 13-0 to the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels. Here after one quarter of play, just about to start the second quarter of action from Berquist Field. Just across the way from Brennan Field. Beautiful facility for some high school and town ball action for baseball in our local area. Got everything set at the other end of the field as far as markers, the football, the downs, and everything. And once they got everything set, then the officials wanted to come in and double check on something. So whatever the issue was, they are not happy with what it is. They get that one set. I think they had it marked as about a 2nd and 6, but it's actually a 2nd and 9 after the Von Ruden keeper on that last play. Von Ruden will go under center this time. Two wide receivers out from the near side, wing right as well. Going to fake the hand up to Holloway. He comes over to the near side looking for a little out route. Pass is complete. Off into the flat on this near side. Pass is going to be complete into the hands of Bork. Bork able to come down with that one on a little kind of out route. Kind of cut the out part of it out. But the pass complete nonetheless. So we'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 here now for the Jaguars. Von Ruden going to get himself under center. Two wide receivers off to the far side. He's rolling that direction. He looks downfield. Pass is complete. It's going to be a 1st down and more. Up near the 40-yard line. Beautiful pitch and catch once again. Bork able to haul in another one there as the connection between Von Ruden and Bork has been very beneficial. Ball's going to be up to the 36-yard line, so we'll mark it a gain of 13. And another 13 or another 1st down. Therefore, the Jaguars. You don't see a lot of single-A teams be able to pass the ball with much frequency, but the Jaguars not afraid to put the ball in the air. Von Ruden's been under center for a couple of years and has the confidence of his coach, and he's got some good wide receivers out there to be able to catch that ball. Moose Lake, I think, has only put the ball in the air twice, one for a touchdown, one for an incompletion, but they don't usually pass the ball very much at all. Almost more of a surprise. Handoff's going to go off the right side, and Holloway's going to be bottled up immediately. Maybe gain a yard on that one. Under 11 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Quick check-in of Adam Hefty doing football with St. Anthony Village and Chisago Lakes coming into the game. A big-time I think that, high school sports, so no betting line necessarily, but I think all the money would have came in on St. Anthony Village. Very good football team. Chisago's had kind of a challenging year at different times, but after 3 quarters of play, Chisago Lake's up 21-0 on St. Anthony Village in what would be a kind of a remarkable upset in our local area. Me and Adam have been doing games for a long time. We like to joke that even going back to high school days, whenever we would play them in high school or see them at different things, Chisago Lake's just never lost. Obviously, they've lost games, but when we have been in attendance, we've never seen them actually lose in person. Pass over the middle, nice pitch and catch there. After the penalty on the Jaguars, push the ball back a little bit. Von Ruden throws that one over the middle now to Lyons, and he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit further, bring up a 3rd down and 9. But talking a little bit with Adam, he says, what is happening? And he had said before that tonight might be the night we break the streak, and sure enough, it is Chisago Lakes all over St. Anthony Village in that matchup. Have to see if that ends up holding up over time. We'll check in on that one as we go. This one here, 13-0 in favor of Moose Lake Willow River. 3rd and 9 now. Von Ruden back to pass. Rushes on, picked up nicely by Holloway, but the pass is going to go over to the sidelines. Went over the top of Workman, who's being worked on in the Wellia tent, but that pass went well over the top of everybody up into almost into the stands.
It'll be 4th and 9 for the Jaguars.
Von Ruden was trying to make something out of nothing, and as he let go of it, kind of either slipped or was kind of deflected a little bit, and it, instead of going downfield, it just went straight out of bounds. And I think they are looking at the grounding. Yep, but there wasn't anybody over here, and it was overthrown badly anyway, on top of the fact that it never got back to the line of scrimmage. So penalty and loss of down instead of 4th and 9 will bring up a 4th and 14 for the Jaguars. With 9:08 to go, they'll probably set up in a punt situation once again as they are deep in their own territory at about the 32-yard line. Von Ruden set to punt this one away. Pair of Rebels will head back, including Miller and Sickler. Snap over the top of Van Ruden. He's going to have to chase this one back near his own end zone. Kicks the ball. It's going to be bouncing. It's going to be taken on a bounce over on this near side by Robbie Roach. And Roach is hit immediately, but not before he fields it about where the line of scrimmage was. And so basically you just flipped the field. Nope, gained about 5 yards on that one. So punt essentially went nowhere. Now we do have a flag out on the field, so kind of trying to sort that out as well. One of the check on that. It's going to be a face mask, a personal foul face mask on the Jaguars. So not only did the Rebels get it back with good field position at about the 27-yard line, but now they're going to get 15 additional yards since they're going to move that one inside the 15. So the Rebels will have it now 1st and 10, just outside of the 10-yard line, about the 14-yard line. They're going to put a man in motion out to the near side. That's Thompson, the quarterback off and on. Handoff's going to go up the middle, and it's just going to be a punishing pile push there for Samardzija. As Samardzija continues to move that pile, brings up a 2nd down and short. So the Rebels do have an opportunity to be able to get a 1st down without scoring. I don't know that they necessarily need to. They are at the 5-yard line, so only a yard to go on the play. They lead 13-0 here, 8:10 to play in the first half of action. Thompson now back under center. Puts the man slowly in motion. That's going to be Strand. Handoff's going to go on a little trap play up the middle. And walking into the end zone, Sami Alfarji is going to score.
On the touchdown for the Rebels. That makes the score Rebels 19, Jaguars 0.
So Alafarge is able to get in from 5 yards out. Makes it now 19-0. Snap spot, and the kick is good.
And Yegg's extra point kick is good.
And that'll be an extra point for the Rebels. We'll come back with their kickoff when we return here to Hinckley on Q Media Online.
Can't wait to get out there.
Yeah, man, I'm ready for the season.
Hey guys, let me in on the big hunt this year.
Yeah, sure.
Really?
Honey, there's a lot of preparation that goes into hunting.
Preparation, huh? Like
Getting to Almost Yours gun and pawn and Mora so I can have the right gun, scope, blind, and stand. And no matter what caliber I'm shooting, Bob always has the right ammo.
Ha, thanks boys. I went to Almost Yours gun and pawn. They have everything a hunter needs to be prepared.
Oh, okay.
I do love Almost Yours gun and pawn.
907 Union Street, Mora.
Q Media Sports Network, Andy Beckstrom on hand here in Hinckley as we get set for the Willow River kickoff. Glad you could join us for tonight's broadcast. A bunch of different games going on tonight, including Ethan Game Day Gilman and Adam Hefty, as well as Tyler out in various locations. See if we can maybe check in with some of those games a little bit later on. Adam out on YouTube. Tyler will be on WCMP with Rush City and Greenway. Ethan Game Day Gilman on KBEK with North Branch and Rock Ridge. That one underway about the same time that we got underway. Approaching the ball, and the kick is away here for Moose Lake. Comes down, it'll bounce and roll now down to about the 12-yard line to be taken there. Working up the far side on a little bit of running room now for Lyons. Lyons is into the open field. He's got one man to beat. He's going to outrun him all the way down the leg to the sideline, and that's going to be an 88-yard touchdown. What a return by the Jaguars. What a return there by the Jaguars. They answered right away. Came up and just made one little move, and then the seas parted in front of him. And what was starting to become a little bit out there as a 20-0 lead. The extra point attempt now from making it 7. Snap spot kick, chipped up there. Chipped nice and low there by Van Ruden. And it's good. And the Jaguars have answered in very surprising fashion as the Pep band gets struck up now. What an answer there by Hinckley. Coming down and not giving up on it. Still got an opportunity. Go ahead and make something happen. As we kind of take a look a little bit on Workman, still on the table there for the Jaguars, kind of hopping around. He is all taped up on that left foot and presumably not returning at all, but now we do have another Jaguar. I didn't see who it was, but they do have another Jaguar that is under the tent with them as well. Strand, Sickler, and Thompson back deep to receive for the, or Goodman rather, back deep to receive for the Willow River Rebels. As the Jaguars will get set to kick.
Julian Alvarez-Barbero on this kick off for the Jaguars.
set to kick this one away to the trio of Rebels after the 91-yard kickoff return. Kick, a bouncing ball, going to bounce 20 down to the 15, going to go through the legs of Strand. Strand's going to have to pick it up, try to make something out of nothing. He bounces it over to the near side, makes one-man miss. Now he gets to the outside. We could have back-to-back over here. And he finally gets pushed out just shy of midfield. Finally tracked down along the run there by Julian Barbero. But now before he gets close to midfield, and a good answer there by the Rebels. 91-yard return by the Jaguars. And now we get a timeout for Hinckley-Finlayson. Ball at midfield for Moose Lake Willow River when we return with 7:29 to go in the first half. We'll be back on Q Media Online.
Are you ready to get back to doing what you love? Whether it's recovering from an injury or preventing one, Wellia Health Sports Medicine Team is here to help. From kids to adults, we specialize in treating sports injuries, including concussions. We're here to get you back to peak performance. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through MyChart. Visit welliahealth.org.
Hey there, neighbors. Matt Winsan, CEO Burnett Dairy. Farmers are the people that wake up before the sun, who battle the elements, and tend to their crops and herds with a passion that runs deep in their veins. At this time, I would personally like to thank the farmers. From all of us at Burnett Dairy Cooperative to all of our incredible farmers, thank you. Burnett Dairy Cooperative. Real farms, real flavor.
Are you tired of spending your weekends on yard work? Central Outdoor Services in Pine City is your complete solution for all things outdoors. From perfectly manicured lawns to stunning landscaping and patio installations, we've got you covered. Need a boulder wall, some light dirt work, a fire pit, or even reliable snow removal in the winter? We do that too. Central Outdoor Services is here to give you back your free time so you can enjoy your yard instead of working on it. Visit centraloutdoormn.com to learn more or give us a call today.
And out of the timeout, quickly to the line, the Rebels. Huge pickup, 40 yards on the gain, all the way down to the 10-yard line. Ball will be nose across the 10-yard line, so they'll go ahead and call it first and goal from there. Ball's going to go up the middle. Samardzija is going to try to run towards the end zone. He's going to be close, but he's going to be just short of the goal line. Got it in there tight, but couldn't quite push it across the line.
It'll be second goal from the 2-yard line.
So second down and goal here from the 2-yard line. Thompson under center. They take the snap, handoff, Strand off the left side, blast his way into the end zone, and a 2-yard touchdown run for Strand. So a pretty good answer there by the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels. After the 91-yard touchdown. Going to be another kicker here for Moose Lake Willow River. Snap, spot, and the kick is going to be just a little bit short and a little bit wide. Didn't quite make it there. But nonetheless, get an opportunity to be able to kick one and be able to take your shot out there for the Rebels. So it's going to be now 26-7 after the touchdown scored by Strand. And it'll be another kickoff here for Moose Lake Willow River as they have now scored on all 4 of their drives. Jaguars did have an opportunity a couple of different times to be able to slow them down and got them to third downs, but since then it has been all Rebels scoring quickly and often. So Moose Lake Willow River is going to kick once again. The Jaguars in their huddle coming out. Lyons and Arrington back to kick, back to receive.
Lions and Bork back to receive for the Jaguars.
Chesborough set to send it deep. This one's going to come down. It's going to be taken by one of the up man, and it's going to be down to about the 37-yard line, about a 5-yard return. It's going to be Ben Westrom on the return.
For the Rebels. It'll be 1st and 10 Jaguars from the 36-yard line.
So the Jaguars score. Rebels come right back and score after just a couple of plays. See what kind of answer is created now by the Jaguars offense. Back to pass. Von Ruden complete over to this near side. Pass complete. It's going to be close to a first down. Bork is able to make that catch. Gets pushed out of bounds. It'll be a first down play. Completion at about 11 on the play. Von Ruden looks really, really smooth back there. Rolling out and being able to get some pretty good looks coming out of the backfield. Jaguars come to the line once again. 3 wide receivers off to the left, tight end right. Haywood in the backfield. Back to pass. Van Ruden, quick hitter over the middle. Tip ball in the middle. Tried to hit Bork, and it went off his fingertips. And it ends up falling harmlessly, but it was definitely kind of a dangerous spot for a ball to be tipped. So we'll bring up now a 2nd and 10 for the Jaguars. Stops the clock at 5:57 of the second quarter. Stick with us during the halftime break. We'll recap things, and we'll also talk to Jan Bernier of Here's the Pitch. Pass to Haywood over the near side. Looked like it was in the area of a face mask. We'll see if there's a flag that popped out there. Didn't see it tossed very high, but it looked like there was a flag maybe kind of tossed down just a little bit, kind of right out in front of us. Haywood tried to get to the outside. He ended up losing about 3-4 yards, but I think he did catch a little face mask on that one. Yep, and it is a personal foul face mask, and it's right in front of the bench, so you know they were all over that one. So it'll be a first down for the Jaguars, going from the 45 up to the Rebel 40. It'll bring a first down for the Jaguars. New set of downs here with 5:50 to go. Second quarter of play. 26-7 is the lead for the Rebels here on a beautiful Sports Friday at Berquist Field. Set in the gun now. Handoff's going to go to Bork. He's going to try to reach it around the outside. Rebels chasing that one right down the line, and there's really nowhere for him to go. He's going to lose the 4 yards that he lost on the previous play. They tried to stretch the play on that one. It'll be a loss of 5. To the line come the Rebels. Back to pass, Van Ruden. He's going to roll to the near side, throws it hard over the middle, and it's going to be caught. Maybe a short gain, but that play had gone so far backwards that I think it may be in the area of somebody downfield or a hold. It is going to be a hold on the Jaguars, and so the Jaguars thought maybe they had something working, but instead they're going to move it back. Rebels are going to decline the penalty. They're going to let that play stand. I think they're just going to try to get the down marker. So instead of a 2nd and 21, it'll be now a 3rd and 11 instead. Pick up a 4 on that pass play. 4:40 to go here in the second quarter. Jaguars to the line now. Van Ruden is going to be in the pistol. He's got Haywood right behind him. 3 wide receivers to the far side of the field. Tight end to the near side. Rolling to this near side. Going to be a shot over to this side. Tip ball on the near side. It's going to be knocked away by Samardzija as he's able to tip that one out of the reach of Westrom. Westrom tried to come all the way across and just couldn't quite get the ball to him. Kind of bracketed by defenders front and back. Going to bring up now a 4th down play for the Jaguars. I would assume that they would maybe go for it here as they are kind of near the 40, but they are in Rebel territory. Especially after some of the misadventures we've seen on some of the long snaps. Jaguars break the huddle, and they do come to the line. Van Ruden's going to put 2 wide receivers to the far side, tight end each side. A pair in the backfield behind him. 4th and 11, back to pass. He's going to heave it over to the far side, reaching forward and diving for it. Even if he catches it, it's going to be incomplete. It's going to be short of the down marker. Lions tried to step up on tried to step up on that one and be able to catch it, but not able to get there. Penalty is going to be on the Jaguars. They're going to just go ahead and wave that one away. It'll be Jaguar ball now with 4:10 to play here in the second quarter of action from Hinckley at Berquist Field. Glad you could join us out here on the broadcast. Andy Beckstrom on hand for the call of tonight's matchup. Jaguars give it up on downs, and now it's going to be the Rebels one more time. Thompson going to keep it himself, try to go up the middle. Not really much doing there at all on that play.
Slips in the backfield. Down, loses a yard. It'll be
maybe lost a yard, maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. See where they officially spot that one. Looks like they're going to spot it back about a half a yard. A little bit of footage issues out here at the ballpark. Field in pretty good shape, but definitely a little bit moist out there after the rain that we had earlier. Rebels come to the line. Danelski will have it in the pistol. He's going to hand to Strand, working off the right side. Tries to bounce it to the edge, able to slip one tackle. Got a little bit of running room up against the sideline. Then finally knocked out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Rebels.
Jaguar territory at the 41-yard line.
About a 19-yard gain on, call it 18-yard to the 41 to the 41. And another first down here for the Rebels. Clock continues to roll, 3:17. Nope, I guess he got out of bounds, so it did stop at 3:17. Pistol set, Danelski's going to hand off going near side. Trying to be able to get a little bit of running room. Thompson, he's going to try to split it to the outside. Now it's a race to the corner, and he's going to be run down at about the 15-yard line, right in front of the Wellia tent, kind of blocking our view just a little bit.
Jacob Lyons and Ja'Cory Carr to stop for the Jaguars. It'll be 1st and 10 Rebels from about the 12-yard line of the Jaguars.
Again, take a look at that sideline. They had 2 in the Wellia tent there for a little bit, but they have probably about 5 guys that are just wearing jerseys in street clothes tonight just because of various injuries. So another first down here for the Rebels. They're going to spot it at about the 12-yard line. Back to pass Danelski. He's going to break out of the pocket, tries to cut it upfield, bounces off one man, trying to be able to fall forward for more.
Danelski on the quarterback keeper, but
We did have a flag in the secondary.
Von Ruten and Best on the stop for the Jaguars.
And so bring up a second down, a short gain. After discussion, they're going to waive off the penalty, whatever it was going to be.
3 yards, it'll be second down and 7 from about the 9.
So we'll mark it a gain of about 3 on the play, 2nd and 7. Clock will be under 3 minutes to go. Still lots of time as they are inside the 10-yard line. Thompson will get set under center. Strand steps in motion. They'll fake the counter to him. He'll try to blast out that right side.
Elijah Best on the stop for the Jaguars. He picks up about 2 yards.
Pick up a little bit. 3rd and 5 now.
3rd down along 5 from about the 7.5 yard line.
2:14 to play here in the first half. Bunch formation once again. Thompson under center. Stepping in motion, Samardzija. He's going to get an effort, and he's going to be stopped well short. Good coverage there by the Jaguars. I think there may have been some footing issues on that one as well. Gained maybe a yard, maybe a little bit more. But it'll be a 4th down play now here for the Rebels. 4th down and a little more than 3. Ball going to be nose up to the 5-yard line. See if the Rebels are going to go for it. Looks like they are going to. Be a big momentum shift here just before halftime with 90 seconds remaining. Wide receiver going to split way out to this near side. He's going to be Whitehouse. Thompson under center. He's going to put Strand in motion out to this far side as well. Going to hit him in the flat. Open field tackle broken, and into the end zone is going to be Strand. With 1:17 remaining. So Samardzija on for the PAT. And no good on the extra point on that one. That will make it now 32-7 in favor of the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels here on a Sports Friday. We'll come back with the Rebel kickoff when we return to Hinckley on Q Media Online.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes,
we're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the Bottle Shop. Right now, get $2 off your kid's haircut till the end of September. You know, back to school time at Dapper and Divine.
Q Media Online. Andy Beckstrom on hand back here in Hinckley. 32-7 is the lead for the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels. 5-yard little swing pass to the outside. Thompson out to Strand. He's able to push his way into the end zone for yet another score. 5 possessions, 5 touchdowns for the Rebels in the first half. And kick is away here to the up man. Going to be taken at about the 25-yard line, across the 30 to the 35. And we got a flag on the far sideline.
On the carry return for the Jaguars, we have a flag on the field.
Ball's going to be just shy of the 40-yard line. Unsportsmanlike on the Rebels. And that's kind of up against the sideline. It almost makes me wonder if there wasn't a sideline violation over there. Okay. And it'll be the Rebels moving backwards on this one after the penalty. Didn't really get clarification if it's sideline violation, but you do see Coach Luzek kind of walking up and down the sideline, pushing people back. So my assumption is that somebody maybe made contact with the official inadvertently, but you got to stay behind that dotted line, that second line. Back the camera off just a little bit if you can see it on this near sideline. You see the sideline where the official is standing. That whole section between that line and the dotted line is all for the officials, and so where they got to stay behind, and coaches will kind of go back and forth on that a little bit, but generally speaking, they will stay out of there. It's kind of a running lane for officials. So it'll be a 1st and 10 now at about the 44-yard line. Von Ruden's going to flip it over to the near side. Pass is going to be caught after it being tipped in the air. And it's short about 1 yard gain there for Westrom.
He got back to about the line of scrimmage, maybe picked up a half a yard.
A somewhat slow developing play, but it didn't help that he kind of didn't catch it cleanly. He tipped it up in the air a little bit. When he tipped it up in the air, came down with it. Allowed the defense to be able to swarm on him. Down under 40 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Pistol set now for Von Ruden. Back to pass. He's going to do a little draw handoff over to the near side. A little bit of running room and out of bounds. On the delayed handoff, Mason Clark able to get up close to the 40-yard line. Near side hash. It'll bring up a 3rd and 4. More importantly, though, it stops the clock there at 26 seconds. So 3rd down and 4 here for the Jaguars, trying to be able to get some momentum, maybe be able to score here before the halftime break. 3 wide receivers to the far side. Haywood behind the quarterback, Von Ruden, setting the pistol. Back to pass. Quick hitter over to the far side. Cutting the ball upfield. He's going to have a 1st down, so it'll stop the clock for a second. Lions will get it there, and I think they're going to take a timeout. First down and a timeout here for the Jaguars. So the ball up to about the 33-yard line now. 17 seconds remain, so the Jaguars still have the opportunity to be able to do a handful of things. I don't think they're going to run the ball at all, but the way that they do have an effectiveness, the ability to be able to put the ball in the air, I think it's something that they do feel pretty confident about the way they can do that. Again, stick with us during the halftime break. We're going to hear from Jan Bernier from Here's the Pitch. Recap things. Chisago Lakes finishes off their huge defeat of St. Anthony Village, 28-14, a final in that one. What a finish there. Absolutely incredible. And again, the Chisago Lake streak with me and Adam in the house. Many times we've been there together. We've had games where it was a 1-8 matchup, usually in Cambridge, and somehow Chisago comes away with a victory. It was like that back in high school, back as far as I can remember, and for some reason, that holds true once again tonight as Adam there in person sees them pull off a major upset. Von Ruden back out there now after the timeout. He's going to be back to pass, rushes on, trying to step up, and he's going to be sacked. What a 4 or 5 yard loss on that one, but with 10 seconds remaining, the Jaguars are just going to go ahead and let that one wear off. Von Ruden a little slow to get up as he was hit hard on his blind side. And that'll be the end of the first half. 32-7 is the lead for the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels here at the halftime break. We'll come back and recap the first half of action when we return back here to Berquist Field on Q Media Online.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. State-of-the-art pitching machines for softball and baseball. Rent cages with machines or bring your own pitcher. Here's the pitch also offers instruction from experienced players. And Here's the pitch has enough room for coaches to bring the whole team for training. Here's the pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Butch, Christie, and the crew at Hones Auto Body and Glass have over 44 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are I-CAR and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass. In Mora, Hones. They'll fix you up right.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit KettleRiverPizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today.
Hi, Rob. Hey, why have you been so happy lately? It's because I no longer pay for hot water. What? You have 4 teenagers that take all-day showers. How do you not pay for hot water? Well, I put in a central boiler outdoor furnace that heats my house, my garage, and now I have virtually endless free hot water. Wow, that's great. With my 10 kids, I'll really save some money. Where do I get a furnace? Check with your local central boiler dealer, of course.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Q Media Online, glad you could join us here at the ballpark here in Hinckley, Berquist Field, site of tonight's Friday Night Lights matchup as the Jaguars of Hinckley-Finlayson play host to the Rebels of Moose Lake Willow River. Recapping the first half of action, it was primarily all Moose Lake Willow River in the first half, which is not terribly surprising, not necessarily anything against Hinckley-Finlayson. Moose Lake Willow River is just that good of a ball club, year in and year out, just so consistent with what they're able to do. They get things started on their opening possession, 22-yard Samardzija run. The extra point was good, excuse me, made it 7-0 at 8:02 of the first. After Hinckley-Finlayson punt, Jaguars try to stop the Rebels a couple of different times on third down, but not able to do so. Ultimately, a 13-yard pass play from Thompson to Goodman makes it now 13-0 as the extra point was no good. Hinckley-Finlayson got backed up in their own end and then had a punt go over the top of the punter's head. And Von Ruden, he tried to run it down and try to get a kick away, partially blocked, gave great field position inside the 30 to the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels, where they were able to run it in from 5 yards out. Extra point was good on that one, made it 20-0 in favor of the Rebels. That was 7:53 to go in the second quarter. Jaguars, though, they weren't done. They didn't want to just roll up and roll over and die in this one, as the ensuing kickoff is returned by Lions 91 yards for the touchdown. Extra point was good at the time, made it 20-7. 6:19 of the second, a 2-yard touchdown run by Strand as Moose Lake Willow River came right back down the field and scored. Extra point no good after the Jaguars give it up on downs. A 5-yard touchdown pass from Thompson to Strand made it 32-7 after the extra point. No good on that one as well. Jaguars had one more possession to finish the half. They ended up getting sacked on a 2nd and 10 play and the Moose Lake Willow River 30, and that just kind of ran out the clock at that point in time. 8:48 to go here in the halftime break. We'll come back and talk with Jan Bernier of Here's the pitch when we return here on Q Media Online.
A jewelry store. Nada.
Then it's a thrift store?
Nada. A pawn shop. Nada. Another man's treasure is not a lot of things. What it is a place to find gently used power tools, hand tools, tires, fishing and hunting gear, motocross gear, and a ton of other cool stuff. Stop by and sell your gently used items, or buy something at a fraction of the price of buying it new. Another man's treasure in Becker, Princeton, East Bethel, Rice Lake, Wisconsin, or North Branch. Or visit Another Man's Treasure on Facebook and see what came in today.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
And good evening, everybody. We're here at halftime in our games, and we're now joined by Jan Bernier, owner of Here's the Pitch. Jan, thanks so much for coming back and joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And this week, coming back now, you guys are back open fully, correct?
On Sundays.
And with being back open, people are starting to come in now. Weather does help. We're not saying we want it to rain, but it does kind of help people to come in a little bit more.
Yeah, we're great. If you need to get out of the house with your kids, come see us when it's raining. We're a great place to work out some energy. They can't get outside to run around.
So we've been talking for the past few weeks, and something that I've been curious about is when it comes to the plans, the regimens of the workouts, whether it be softball or baseball, who dictates that? Would that be a coach? Would that be a program that you set up, or is it sort of a combination of both? Or
it can be both. So we have teams come in and their coaches run their hour of practice or 2 hours of practice. We have teams who call and say, hey, I need a catching instructor to work with my catchers. I need a pitching instructor to work with my pitchers, or we want you to run it all. So we do all of those things.
Okay. We talked a little bit about colder weather, but I assume that brings more people. Maybe talk a little bit more about what you do, just kind of taking advantage of being inside.
So November 1st is the date that everybody turns to baseball and softball winter training. So if you're familiar with club level on either side, baseball or softball, it is the date where everything starts. So it's the off season, right? Players are made in the off season. Champions are made in the off season. And so the kids who want to work start coming November 1st. So we have club teams that have scheduled out nights where they're there for 3 hours and they're going to hit for 3 hours based on age. We have little 10U teams who want to come and work because they're getting ready for a dome ball season that starts in January. We have kids who just want to come work on their own. And so I'm waiting to post a fast pitch winter clinic because I have teams calling me right now. So I want to get all the teams scheduled. So if you're looking for time from November 1st till March that you want a consistent time for your team to come in and hit, you need to call me right away because I'm running out of slots to give people, which is a great thing. And I'm very, very happy and very, very thrilled that people have found us and they want to come in. On the baseball side, if you want to train, call me. Let's set up a time. If you're slow pitch guys, women, co-ed, church league teams, you want to come every Saturday, call me now.
So do you take players from all levels, even whether you're, just starting getting into baseball or softball and all the way up to, club level?
We do. I had a little guy in the cage the other day. He's 6. He's hitting off the baseball machine. Right. 6 is probably the youngest, to hit off the machine. We do have tees for littler kids, so I have had kids as young as 3 come hit off tees. The machine's a little too fast for a 3-year-old. So I'd say 6 is probably the baseline for either of the machines. But then I have a baseball team, a 50 and over baseball team that comes, and they come in the winter every other weekend. They're there working on pitching and hitting. So any age, any ability will work. If you need instruction, we'll hop in the cage with you and tell you how to swing the bat or where to stand in relation to the plate. We'll give you some drills if you want some drills that your kids can work on to get better. we're there to help keep everybody safe.
And now looking at these teams who want to come and rent space for the entire team, is that just a limited space? Is that the entire space, or can that differ?
So my insurance requires that I only rent a cage to 4 people at a time. So if you're going to bring a team of 12, you're going to need 3 cages. 1, for safety reasons. 2, it keeps the kids busy. So we'll set up, if you're going to use the machine and a couple other cages, you can kind of do it as progressions, right? So like you hit off a tee, you go to front toss, then you hit off the machine. The kids are rotating the whole time. Keeps everybody busy, keeps everybody out of trouble. So they're not hanging out in the bathroom or the back hallway or my stock room. So we're keeping the kids moving, busy, engaged. And most of the teams that come are they're there to get better. Like, I'm so impressed with some of the little kids who are there. They're there because they love the game. They're there to get better. They're not hanging out in the back room. But insurance limits what I can do. We have 5 cages. So if you bring a team, there is a place where the price, just rent the whole facility, right? Which gives you a little bit more room too. So even if you're going to bring 12 kids, you need 3 cages. We can open up the other 2 and you can field in that. Create a few more stations. You can do different stuff in those. You can throw, you can pitch, you can catch, stuff like that. So there is a place where once you get to so many cages, just rent the whole facility. Rents for $175 an hour. I do offer discounts. So if you were to tell me I want to come for 10 weeks, every day Thursday at 5 o'clock, every week Thursday at 5 o'clock, I'll give you a discount, but you need to call me and schedule that.
There seems to be a theme here.
Yes. Well, the theme is always opportunities, right? So like, we didn't open this to get rich. We opened this to create opportunities for kids in this area. We don't have to drive from our place to the next nearest batting cage. It is 47 miles. And I know because we took our kid there. So we opened this because there is a need in these communities up here. There are opportunities that these kids should have access to, and they don't. And that is solely our baseline level of what we're doing. Offering affordable batting cages and training to the kids in this area.
So we talked about winter starting to fill up now, and if teams want to come in, they need to start calling you now. Where can they reach you at?
So we're on Facebook. Here's the Pitch MN. But the best way to reach us and the best way to get on our schedule is by calling us. So we do also do text, but the number is 651-706-2729. If you call us, we can tell you who else booked and what is open versus trying to reach us through Facebook, because I'm not 15. So I tell my employees this all the time. I don't always have my phone on me. So you may have requested Elaine, and I am mowing my lawn. So, which this actually happened the other day. I'm mowing my lawn. So I please call the facility number to make an appointment, to get on our schedule. We love reservations. So reservations tell us you're coming, you're serious. We'll set up the cage if we know what you want before you get there, so we don't waste time when you're trying to set up the cage. So we love knowing, hey, the baseball machine is now occupied 7 of the 8 hours we're open today. We may change out balls. We may get a tee in there if somebody wants a tee to start off. Reservations are great. 651-706-2729.
And then before we let you go, I just thought it was cool. You talked about it last time we spoke about how you're collecting hats from the teams that you work with. Talk a little bit more about that and how people can help with your collection.
So it started with the Nighthawks, the North Branch Nighthawks town ball team. One of their players was an instructor with us who now has a real job now, and he's just got married, Jimmy. And he said, do you guys want to display one of our caps? And so I said, yeah, we'd love to start a collection on the top of our dugout area. And so then another town ball team came in and said, hey, can we give you a cap? We don't want the Nighthawks to be the only one up there. And so then that's how it started. And so now anybody who comes to train with us, we'd love a cap to display your team. We'd love to celebrate who comes to our facility. We'll follow you on whatever social media you're on. Pay attention to what you're doing and where you are, and hopefully get to a few games.
Well, Jan, thank you so much for coming in and joining us once again this week. It is greatly appreciated.
Thank you so much for having me.
Pizza Pub in Pine City has a pizza and salad buffet on Fridays.
Not the right vibe. Trav and the gang at Pizza Pub are a little hipper. Here we go. Take 2.
Start off your weekend right with the Friday Pizza Buffet at Pizza Pub. From 11 to 1, pile your plate high with all-you-can-eat pizza for just $12, or upgrade to pizza and salad buffet for only $16. And they're now open Friday and Saturday 11 to 11 and Sunday 11 to 10. Pizza Pub, serving fresh pizza every day of the week. Come stop in.
Pizza Pub of Pine City.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
Q Media Online YouTube stream. Glad you could join us out here on the broadcast. North Branch and Rock Ridge underway. They're at halftime, 30-6. North Branch Vikings leading that one over the top of Rock Ridge. Ethan Game Day Gilman out at that one right now. So if you're looking for that, that's where that'll be. If you're looking to find out where we're going to be at and what we're going to be doing, go to wcmp.radio.com/broadcast schedule or check out any or all of our social medias. Facebook, X, among others. Be able to find out where we are going to be at and what we're going to be broadcasting and what's going to be going on. And be able to figure out, it's a direct YouTube link. All of them are underlined there. It's a direct link to the respective YouTube feed. We got 5 YouTube feeds, and we have 4 games going on tonight. A lot of times we have 5, especially on Friday nights. And try to be able to cover as much of this as we can around our local area. Second half just about to get underway. They're going to do the 3-minute warm-up period, or maybe they already did it. I guess I didn't really see the 3 minutes go up on the clock, but some teams put the 3 minutes on ahead of time. Looks like they're going to go with 4 minutes. I think that's going to be kind of their warm-up time. So kind of waiting for a little bit of clarification here as the Jaguars are already coming out to receive, but I don't know what the 4-minute would be unless they're just going with a 4-minute quarter instead of running time. Sometimes you'll see that after an agreement with coaches. I think that appears to be what it's going to be.
We're about to start the third quarter, and mutually agreed upon, the third quarter will only be a 4-minute quarter. Running normal time here.
So instead of running time, it'll be running normal time.
The kickoff for the second half.
So it'll be a 4-minute quarter. Is what they're going to go with. Chesbro to kick for the Rebels. Bork and Lyons back to receive. Lyons, of course, had that 91-yard kickoff return in the first half. Approaching the ball, and we are underway. A little ground ball, going to be fielded about the 33-yard line, back up the middle. And Westrom up across the 40 to about the 42-yard line.
Jack Sickler.
So about the 42 is going to be where they're going to have it.
Sami Alafarge on the stop for the Rebels.
Just underway here in the second half. Again, a 4-minute second half or 4-minute third quarter. Instead of doing running time, they went with the mutually agreed upon 4-minute standard time. So they'll use regular clock management. And then if the score remains the same, they'll probably just do running time in the fourth quarter like normal. Back to pass Van Ruden. He's going to roll out to the right, throw it back across his body over to the near side. Nice catch, leaping on that one by Westrom.
Van Ruden's pass to Westrom complete.
Really nice looking pass there from Van Ruden to Westrom. Be a gain of about 5, and one of the things that the Jaguars like to put the ball in the air, but there are times where they'll get big chunks, but then there's also times where it seems like a lot of production on a slow developing play and ultimately only ends up with a 2-3 yard gain. That one a gain of 5. 2 wide receivers to the near side, offset I behind Van Ruden. Tight end right. Van Ruden's going to roll out to this near side. Looks over to the near side, trying to go with the quick snap ball right there, but a little bit too strong there for Barbero through his fingertips and out of bounds. Bring up a 3rd and 5 now for the Jaguars. 3:10 remaining in the third. So the Jaguars come to the line now. They'll put a tight end on the near side, and they'll put the same offset I with Van Ruden in the backfield. 2 out to the far side. Van Ruden's going to change out of that one, go up under center. He's back to pass. Quick hitter over the middle. It's going to be picked off. Picked off over the middle. It's going to be taken away by Miller. Miller over to the near side and run out of bounds in front of the Hinckley bench at about the 40-yard line, and it'll be a turnover on the Jaguars. So 3:01 to play here in the third quarter, and the first turnover of the game goes against the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. 32-7 your score as we start this third quarter. Moose Lake Willow River comes to the line. They're going to put a couple of wide receivers, now 2 wide receivers out to the far side. Thompson in the pistol set. Going to move Strand into the backfield with him. He fakes the handoff. He rolls out to the far side, throws a deep ball. It's going to be in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Beautiful pass downfield, and it hit Sickler in the hands, but right through the wickets. And so the incomplete pass brings up to 2nd and 10. Rebels going for the home run shot here on their first opportunity. He catches that one. Likely he walks into the end zone untouched. Shotgun set. Thompson's going to keep it himself. Works his way to the near side, trying to tiptoe the sideline and pushed out of bounds. Mason Clare able to push him out. We'll see where they mark that ball. Thought it was a gain of 5, but he's able to stay in just a little bit further than that. So it'll be a gain of almost 8. 3rd and 2.5.
Down and 2 from the 32-yard line.
And getting out of bounds stops the clock. Ball up to about the 33-yard line, 32-yard line. As the Rebels come to the line. I formation behind Thompson. Man in motion. Strand comes from left to right. Handoff's going to go Samardzija. Goes through the middle. Very patient as he goes through there. Samardzija is very impressive. Strand is more of a quick and powerful runner. Samardzija is kind of he picks his spots. He kind of tiptoes through. He waits for blocks to develop in front of him. He's got a really good patience. And then when he has the opportunity, he's able to hit the jet speed and be able to just blast right through for big gains. And so he picks up another first down. We get inside the 25-yard line to about the 24. Rebels to the line. Thompson will go under center on this one. I behind him. Strand the deep man. Pitch to Strand. He's going to try to work off right tackle. Jumps over the top of one defender, and he's able to fall forward for a couple more yards. Inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line. And not only being able to break some tackles, now we're into the second half, and it appears that the Willow River Rebels are really dominating the line of scrimmage battle. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third. It'll bring up a 2nd and 3 for Moose Lake Willow River. Rebels to the line. Shotgun set now for Thompson. Pair of wide receivers off to his left, wing right. Strand comes in motion. They're going to hand the ball off to Strand. Cuts it upfield inside the right tackle and trying to push his way down inside the 5, but we do have a marker that popped out at about the 15-yard line.
On the stop for the Jaguars.
So it's a first down as it stands right now, but the official with the ball is already walking backwards. And it is going to be on the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels. A penalty on them will move them back 5 yards.
Second and 7. From just outside the 20-yard line.
Kind of a illegal formation, maybe lined up off sides. So 99 seconds remain. Correction, 89 seconds remain in the third quarter. Moose Lake Willow River. Now it's going to be Danelski in the gun. He'll hand off to Thompson, and kind of an interesting rotation that Moose Lake Willow River tends to deploy here between these two quarterbacks. I like to use Thompson quite a bit as he's able to run the offense pretty effectively, but at the same time, they are not shy about trotting out the sophomore Danelski in other situations when they maybe want to have Thompson run more of a gadget, whether he runs a wing or out as a wide receiver, or sometimes they just use him to be able to hand the ball out. Now Danelski's going to be set up in a wing back. He'll head up in motion out to the outside. Thompson hands to Strand up the middle, pounds his way inside the 5. No indication just yet. He's going to be just short. And it'll be second and goal. As the Jaguars able to hold him just out of the end zone, ball will be about the 3-yard line. .30 seconds remain in the quarter before we move to the third, or move to the fourth, rather. Thompson under center. Puts a man in motion. That's Samardzija kind of stepping in motion, and they hand the ball off up the middle. It's going to be a touchdown for the Rebels.
How's a Rebels touchdown? Sami Alafarge on the carry for the Rebels.
Alafarge on the carry. Might have been him, might have been Samardzija. Unsure, though.
10.5 seconds to go in the third quarter.
So they're going to go for 2 now. Thompson under center. They trotted about 5 kickers out in the first half. Now they're going to go for 2. Thompson's going to roll out to the far side, lob it into the end zone. It's going to be complete into the hands of Whitehouse.
Whitehouse is good for the 2-point conversion. That makes the score Rebels 40, Jaguars.
That makes the score now 40-7 in favor of the Rebels. And we'll have the Rebel kickoff when we return back here to Hinckley on Q Media Online.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W Root Beer Freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
A&W, Birchin's A&W in Pine City, one of your Q Media sponsors here for this fall sports season. Love me a Papa Burger, the mushroom melt on that their ad, but I love me some A&W, that's for sure. Had to do a little clock adjustment there, and I think we got her lined up now with the 10 seconds. Chesborough set to kick once again.
No, we ran it
And now the official seen the 5.5 after the play, thought that he missed something. And so getting that lined up now. And the kick will come lobbing down. It'll be taken on the run. Westrom gets up across the 40 to about the 42.
Ben Westrom on, welcome back everyone to the return for the Jaguars. And we'll go to the fourth quarter.
And with that, we'll run down the fourth quarter, run it to the fourth, and we'll move the ball to the other side of the ball. And trying to get confirmation from the sideline as they're trying to discuss it. We'll step away. We'll get that for you when we return. Back here to Hinckley on Q Media Online.
Mom's Parkside Cafe in Pine City proudly serves breakfast skillets, scratch-made buttermilk pancakes, famous big cookies, and bread pudding with homemade caramel sauce. Enjoy home-style hot sandwiches made with real mashed potatoes and gravy. Voted Pine County's best breakfast, best lunch, and best soup and salad. This quaint cafe is owner-operated with a small-town feel. Stir in family and a sprinkle of hard work to complete the recipe for this award-winning cafe.
Order up! Mom's Parkside Cafe. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 2, and weekends, 7 till 2.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you will embrace forever.
Q Media Online as we get the ball flipped over to the other side of the field. Jaguars take over. 3 wide receivers to the near side. Von Ruden's going to pitch it over to this near side. Pass is going to be complete. And Bork is able to haul that one in, use the blockers in front of him, be able to pick up about 6 yards. Second down and 4 now here for the Jaguars. They come to the line. 5.5 to play now as the mutually agreed upon 6 minutes is starting to wind down. Von Ruden under center. 3 wide receivers to the near side. Haywood. Ball's on the ground. I think Von Ruden got it back, but he kind of fumbled it a little bit. He fumbled it, and then he seemed to kind of not have the fingers to be able to grab it right away, but he was able to collapse down on it. Stick with us during the post game. We'll also have one of the Jaguars come up here for the Pine Insurance Player of the Game. Coach Visser will have somebody come up here, so stick with us during the post game on that. Could be any number of different players, maybe one of the seniors on senior night. Von Ruden's had a pretty darn good night. Seen some nice plays out of Bork throughout the night. Many names in the mix out here at the ballpark, so stick with us during the postgame for that. Haywood also has had a couple of nice plays. He's going to try to stretch this one to the outside. Big bruising back, trying to be able to stretch that one, and he's going to be pushed all the way to the edge. And he goes out of bounds right in front of the Moose Lake Willow River sideline, right at about the 45-yard line. Maybe lost a yard. 4th and about 8. And with only 4 minutes left, you'd anticipate the Jaguars going for it here. As Von Ruden comes out to the huddle, lost something out of his pocket. Probably his play sheet on an armband or something. Back to pass, Von Ruden rushes on. Picked up nicely there. And over to this near side, and a big hit there as Von Ruden initiated contact, trying to be able to push his way close to a first down. But he's going to be run out of bounds, well short of it. He'll gain 5, but he needed 8. And so the Rebels will have it, as it looks like they're bringing out some of their JV players, some of the players that haven't played really at all yet tonight. 3:24 remaining here in the ball game. See who's going to be running quarterback. If it's going to be Danelski, I would assume that it would be him, probably primarily for the remainder of the ball game, but we'll have to wait and see for sure. He is out there under center now. I formation behind him. Looked like the Jaguars maybe came across early. I don't see a flag. Goodman able to get the carry. He's going to be able to get up close to the 45-yard line. Mark it a gain of 5, just shy of the 45. Bring up a 2nd down and 5 here for the Rebels. So Danelski under center. Going to be a pitch to the far side, trying to be able to cut that one up. I think that's going to be Balut. Alex Balut on the carry. Short of the first down and gain another 4 on that one. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 1.
It'll be 3rd down and 1 from the 42-yard line of the Jaguars.
Clock continues to roll now. 2:23 remaining in the ball game. Snap, handoff, and blasting through into the backfield was Bork, but couldn't quite secure the tackle in the backfield. It'll be a 1st down play as Goodman is able to get across the line and push that line for the 1st down. Be a 1st down now at about the 37-yard line, 38-yard line of Hinckley-Finlayson. A little more than 2 minutes remaining here in a ball game, 40-7 in favor of the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels. A mutually agreed upon 5-minute 3rd quarter and now a 6-minute 4th quarter as the rain is starting to come down now. Pass deep down the far sideline, and Danelski just a little bit deep on that pass. Intended for Goodman along that far sideline. It's going to stop the clock now at 1:58. As I mentioned, the rain is starting to come down along that far side, and not bad enough that people are scattering, but it's a kind of more of a fine mist, I guess, if you will. Rebels up to the line now, 2nd and 10, and the Jaguars tried to go for a jailhouse break blitz. They tried to time it on the center and didn't quite time that one to perfection. And so Jaguars well into the backfield before the ball even snapped. So we'll move that ball forward 5 more yards. 2nd down and 5.
From the Jaguars 32.5-yard line.
Up to the line now. It'll bring a 2nd down and 4. Ball out to the near side. Danelski's going to hand the ball off going up the middle and trying to push off that left side. And it'll be a 1st down here for the Rebels. They'll stop the clock for the moment. Minute 47 remaining here in the ball game.
That's a 1st down for the Rebels.
Rebels to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to hand the ball off, going off the right side, and that one's going to be bottled up right away. Balut trying to be able to get there. Might have lost a yard on the play. But at this point, we're just moving the clock more than anything. Minute 23 remaining here in the ball game before we move into the post-game portion of the program. Again, stick with us during the post-game. We'll get one of the Hinckley players up here to be able to talk to them. The Pine Insurance player of the game. Danelski directing traffic. It'll be an I formation out of the shotgun, and now Danelski's going to go under center. Takes a snap. He's back to pass. Looks right. Fires a shot over to the far side, and it's going to be just through the hands. Might have been knocked down by one of the defenders. Claire on the defense probably knocked that one down just as it was getting there. 44 seconds remain now on a 3rd and long. Moose Willow River gets to play in from the sideline with Danelski. Aiden Danelski, the sophomore quarterback for this squad. Very interesting mix, as we mentioned before, between him and Thompson. They kind of used Danelski here in spot play. It allowed Thompson to be able to do a couple other things. Deep pass to the end zone. Touchdown. Right into the hands of Ashton Holt. 46-yard touchdown pass. Just as Lyons was getting home around the outside, he was just crashing in. But with 38 seconds remaining, a touchdown pass deep downfield. Beautiful looking pass there by Danelski. And that'll be a 2-point conversion set for Moose Lake Willow River. Danelski under center with the hard count and Hinckley offsides.
I agree with you. Yeah, that's absolutely. Does not show class, I can tell you that much.
And up to the line, the Rebels get the flag with the offsides on the hard count. Now going for 2, leading 46-7. Handoff's going to go off the right side, bouncing it back inside and into the end zone is going to be Gunther for the 2-point conversion. And makes the lead now 41 as it's 48-7 up on the Hinckley-Finlayson scoreboard. One more kickoff to wrap things up here on the ball game. And 38 seconds. We'll have essentially running time. We'll let the Rebels kick it off. And Jaguars maybe be able to do something, but see what they decide to do on offense here with minimal time left. Mutually agreed on 5-minute third and then the 6-minute fourth about to expire. With just the 38 seconds remaining on the clock. And set to kick off is going to be Willie Yagg. Lions and Bork back to receive again. Lions had a nice return in the first half on a 91-yard touchdown. Otherwise, the Jaguar offense, even though they looked really good, Von Ruden really impressive under center. High kick comes down. They're going to wind the clock. And the return will come back out to about the 37-yard line. 32 seconds remain now on after that. you see the sideline with the various different injuries and the various different players. The Jaguars, outside of the starting 11, only have 7 guys dressed that could play outside of the 11 on the field. So not a super deep bench, but they are a pretty talented group. They did have some nice plays. Von Ruden's going to throw this one deep. He's looking down the middle of the field. That one's going to fall incomplete. And now that we are above 35-point difference, they're going to keep that one running. So 20 seconds remaining. We'll see if they're able to get another play off or not. They get the ball set. The Jaguars come to line quickly and get set. 5 seconds. So this will be the last play of the game. Von Ruden back to pass. He's going to throw it deep over to the near side. Got a man. It's going to be caught on a deep pass play down the field. Westrom able to haul that one in about the 23-yard line, but that is where the clock will expire, and that will be the end of the ball game. 48-7 is your final score in favor of the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels over the top of the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. Stick with us for the post game. We return back here to Hinckley on Q Media Online.
When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are many options. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral and Cremation Services. Church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, a ceremony in a park, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com, serving our community since 1912.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
At Burnett Dairy Cooperative, we're more than just your local dairy. We're also a trusted propane provider, serving homes, farms, and businesses across northwestern Wisconsin and east central Minnesota. Whether you need a tank installed or reliable delivery, we're here for you 365 days a year with flexible options that fit your needs. As a farmer-owned cooperative, we're committed to supporting our community because your home and farm deserve the best. Call 715-689-1032 to learn more. Burnett Dairy Propane, serving you with pride every day of the year.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ask Cove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage, and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. Coaches, when you need enough room to get in some team training, book Here's the Pitch. Fixing swings, catchers using the state-of-the-art machines, breaking in bats, whatever the team needs to dominate next season. Let Here's the Pitch elevate their game. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Need a prescription or medication advice? Wellia Health's community pharmacies in Mora and Pine City are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Our friendly pharmacists are here to answer your questions and to help with prescription transfers. Call us at Pine City 320-322-5141 or Mora 320-679-3999 or visit welliahealth.org.
Hey, Mark, I spent about $3,500 on heating this last winter.
Whoa, sounds like you need to switch to a central boiler outdoor wood furnace like I did.
A wood furnace? That sounds like a lot of work.
No, not really. I have my wood delivered, and with a large firebox and a central boiler outdoor furnace, I usually just fill it once a day.
Whoa, that sounds great.
I heat my domestic water, garage, and I'm saving a ton of money every year.
Well, where do I get one?
Northland Boiler Sales is your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Back here in Hinckley, wrapping things up on a post game. Andy Beckstrom on hand for the Last minutes of the broadcast. Glad you could join us for tonight's matchup. Final score 48-7 in favor of the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels, as they just hard to stop on offense, and they didn't stop all night long. They scored on every single possession they had all night long. They scored even with the second and third stringers, the JV players. Late in the game, as I mentioned before, they had a mutually agreed upon between the coaches a 5-minute third quarter and then a 6-minute fourth quarter instead of doing running time. They just did it regular time at that point, and Moose Lake Willow River they just had a little time to score is all they really had, and they took advantage of every opportunity they have. Hinckley-Finlayson on the other side, they did not score on offense at all tonight. Their one touchdown was on a 91-yard kickoff return by Lions. Did a great job kind of coming through the middle, blasted his way all the way through, and was able to get 91 yards down the field for the touchdown. And that's the only score they had. Otherwise, touchdown scored on the other side by Moose Lake Willow River. Samarjian, Goodman on a pass. Olifarge, Strand had 2 of them, and then another Olifarge one at the end gave us our final score of 48-7. Still looking for our player of the game. They announced out overhead the Bankston and Von Ruden, your offense and defensive players of the game. We'll see if we can't catch up with them. We continue here on the post game in the booth here on Q Media Online.
Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics in North Branch invite you to check out their 2 full lots of quality used vehicles. They've got a car or truck for any size budget. Get your next vehicle from a local dealer with a great reputation. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics in North Branch are going to put you into a vehicle that you will love at a price you can afford. For more information, visit rushcityauto.com to view up-to-date inventory. Rush City Auto and Standard Auto and Classics. Quality used vehicles, rushcityauto.com.
Need reliable energy? Burnett Dairy Cooperative has you covered with top quality propane services. Whether you're heating your home, running your business, or firing up the grill, our propane is safe, efficient, and always dependable. Choose Burnett Dairy Cooperative Propane, your trusted partner for all things energy. Stay warm, stay powered, stay local.
Honeymoon, here we come! Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose Auto Owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
Hey there, Brad from Lee's Pro Shop here. Are you ready to show off that school pride? Lee's Pro Shop is your official letter jacket supplier, and we're here to help you celebrate every touchdown, goal, and win. We got everything you need to create a perfect letter jacket that tells your story. And for a limited time, when you come in and mention this radio ad, you get $10 off your letter jacket. That's right, $10 off. So come in, let's start to tell your story. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
CF Moto gives you everything you're looking for in off-road side-by-sides and utility by-sides. Not only does CF Moto offer comfort, but refined performance, and is found at Caswell Cycle and Mora. For those craving big adventures for off-road, CF Moto can help you get out on that next adventure with CF Moto Power Sports. Experience more together. The best place to purchase CF Moto off-road side-by-sides is Caswell Cycle. The fun starts here. Caswell Cycle, Mora. Motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides can be dangerous to operate. Review all product manuals, labels, and safety information before operating. Always wear your safety gear and never operate a CF Moto vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Visit CFMotoUSA.com for complete training and safety guidelines.
Your journey to a smile you'll love forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. With locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you'll embrace forever.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service, a celebration of life in a chapel, maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these things can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decisions now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Isle, and Sandstone. Or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Can't wait to get out there.
Yeah, man, I'm ready for the season.
Hey guys, you gonna finally let me in on the big hunt this year?
Yeah, sure.
Really?
Honey, there's a lot of preparation that goes into hunting.
Preparation, huh? Like
getting to Almost Yours Gun and Pawn in Mora so I can have the right gun, scope, blind, and stand? And no matter what caliber I'm shooting, Bob always has the right ammo.
Ha, thanks boys. I went to Almost Yours Gun and Pawn. They have everything a hunter needs to be prepared.
Okay.
I do love Almost Yours Gun and Pawn.
907 Union Street, Mora.
Are you ready to get back to doing what you love? Whether it's recovering from an injury or preventing one, Wellia Health Sports Medicine Team is here to help. From kids to adults, we specialize in treating sports injuries, including concussions. We're here to get you back to peak performance. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through MyChart. Visit welliahealth.org.
Hey there, neighbors. Matt Winsand, CEO Burnett Dairy. Farmers are the people that wake up before the sun, who battle the elements, and tend to their crops and herds with a passion that runs deep in their veins. At this time, I would personally like to thank the farmers. From all of us at Burnett Dairy Cooperative to all of our incredible farmers, thank you. Burnett Dairy Cooperative. Real farms, real flavor.
Are you tired of spending your weekends on yard work? Central Outdoor Services in Pine City is your complete solution for all things outdoors. From perfectly manicured lawns to stunning landscaping and patio installations, we've got you covered. Need a boulder wall, some light dirt work, a fire pit, or even reliable snow removal in the winter? We do that too. Central Outdoor Services is here to give you back your free time so you can enjoy your yard instead of working on it. Visit centraloutdoormn.com to learn more or give us a call today.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Alicia.
Together, we're dapper and divine. Whether you're looking for bold color,
fresh cuts, or laid-back vibes, we're all about hair that feels like you. At Dapper and Divine, we want you to leave our salon feeling confident,
fun, and effortlessly gorgeous.
Dapper and Divine, on the corner of Main Street, Pine City, across from the Bottle Shop. Right now, get $2 off your kid's haircut till the end of September. You know, back to school time at Dapper and Divine.
Back here in the booth, Andy Beckstrom wrapping things up here on a post game as the Jaguars fall to the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels in a big final score, 48-7, your final. Player of the game going to be Von Ruden. Beautiful night under center for them, able to control the offense and looked really good throwing the ball for them. So he's going to be the Pine Insurance Player of the Game. We'll get him a shirt and be able to get his picture out on social media. Congratulations out to him. Next matchup here for the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels. They're going to be back home next week against the Rush City Tigers. And for the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars, who fall to 1-3 on the year, their next matchup is going to be at Crosby Ironton. That'll be up north of the Moosehorn next week on the 26th. So we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We hope you can join us for a future broadcast. I want to thank all of our sponsors and sports boosters for jumping on board, especially a couple of special shout-outs to Here's the Pitch for the halftime sponsorship, and, of course, our Pine Insurance Player of the Game. My name is Andy Beckstrom for the Q Media Sports Team.